letting all of these other people, these other women and their capabilities, whether or not they're a good girl, bad girl, all that stuff, affect who you are and your mind state is killing some of you guys. It's absolutely. Number three is your inner game. So the other mistake reason people are failing is that they're just not right up here. Okay. So their mindset towards women, their mindset towards, the girl that they're trying to talk to, their mindset towards themselves is just off. It's effed up. It's not good. And that's really one of the biggest things. I mean, besides not practicing and training and practicing the wrong stuff, just what's going on up in here will sabotage all of everything you're trying to do, no matter what you learn, really. But the more you talk to women and the more you practice a methodology that's going to be fitting for your personality, the more you're going to realize that most of the time that you get rejected or she doesn't notice you or whatever, it has nothing to do with you at all. And it doesn't matter. And when I'm coaching guys 101, I can always tell when a guy turns that corner and starts getting abundance, because in the beginning, let's say take a guy who's not getting any results. Okay. He's trying to open and he's trying to get girls and he's not getting any results. And so he's focused on all the losses. So usually what he's doing is he's not sourcing enough women. I'll talk to this guy, it'll be like a couple weeks and then I'll talk to him in one of my groups or I'll talk to him somewhere on a consult. I used to do a lot of one-on-ones prior to the groups. I talked to him, might be a week or two goes by and he's talked to like 2 or 3 women, which is not enough women, like literally just talked to, opened or something, got rejected. You know what I mean? Had some text banter go on with one and no dates. And then he's like overanalyzing all of the things, every step that happened with these 3 women. And so that's how I know he's not doing well. All right. And then I try to get him in a mindset of not caring about what these women think about him, because they're not somebody he knows, likes, trusts, or has any kind of relationship with. Therefore, there's no consequence there. Okay. If they don't like you or they get a bad reaction from your approach or your opener or whatever, you just analyze it from the standpoint of after action review. What could I have done better? What did I do that was good? And then that's it. You forget about it. You focus on you and your behavior. You don't focus on the girl and what was going on in her head. And maybe she was doing like this, but she said this, but maybe she really had this going on, or maybe she was just blowing me off. Like, who cares? Do you know what I mean? Now, to a degree, I understand getting a read on a woman and stuff and being able to empathetically understand what she's saying and what she's not saying and her emotional state. Yeah, sure. That's important. Right. But who cares? If she's not meeting you at least halfway to getting out with you, at some point, then you got to be on to the next girl. And then that same guy, after some coaching and the right stuff and being yelled at by me to go practice and get out there, he'll talk to, without even trying too hard, he might talk to like 15, 20 women in a few days, like not even trying too hard, not talking, going out to pick up, just throughout the course of being a normal person. And then he'll have some dates lined up. And then his focus is on the dates he has lined up and what's going on there. His focus isn't on 15 girls that rejected him. He might go, oh, if there's some significant blowouts where he really messed up, he might share that with me so we can get a laugh at it. And usually we're just laughing at it because he doesn't take it that personal. And he's focused on, okay, I got this girl on Friday. Here's what we're going to do. Here's the situation. What do you think? And it's just getting input on the girls that are interested in him. That's how I know. And how does that happen? Well, his inner game's right up here. His mind is right. He's not worried about these girls who don't notice him. He's not worried. He doesn't care. Do you know what I mean? You're not good looking enough. You never are. It doesn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's just, that's it. you're focused on the wrong shit. And so we got to get your mind right, right? We got to get you rejection proof. And so you show up and that's who you are. And if somebody doesn't notice that or rejects that, it's just not a big deal. And you're not ruminating with negative red pill, black pill, MGTOW, incel, whatever word we want to put to it. I mean, the negative that's out there that talks about women in a way, you're not like bringing all of that negative to your interaction with women. That's killing a lot of you guys, because you're just so fucked up here, It's like, yeah, maybe she is just a basic hoe, ran through a bunch of dudes and whatever, blah, 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 right? Maybe, or maybe she's a freaking angel. You don't know. So you just, you just talk to them and you enjoy and you accept them for who they are. Accepting people for who they are is and recognizing who they are, not trying to force them to be different, good or bad. I mean, if they're not good for an LTR, then don't be in an LTR with them. If they're not good for short-term dating, don't short-term date them. You know what? I turned down more girls for sexual opportunities and short-term dates than I've ever accepted. And that's a place you need to be at, because there's a lot of girls that aren't good girls for either one. And guess what? That's okay. Doesn't mean that you can't have a good interaction, nice time somewhere, whatever, whether it's and then just move on with your life, right? And so that's, letting all of these other people, these other women and their capabilities, whether or not they're a good girl, bad girl, all that stuff, affect who you are and your mind state is killing some of you guys. It's absolutely killing you. All right. So get out there, talk to women. That's number one. Actually train and practice more often. Do the right stuff, not something that isn't authentic or doesn't fit you, and get this right up here so that you can, have a good time and bring your best game to the table and not sabotage yourself when you talk to people. And I'll tell you what, if my mind's not like right, I'm not in the right place, I'm not going to be good when I talk to somebody, chick or no, girl or no girl. It's just the way it is. It's everybody. That's everybody,